Let's talk about moving back to Nigeria and the things that you need to know. Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Ade and I film from Lagos, Nigeria. I film on lifestyle, positivity, HR tips and inspiration. Now in this video, I am 1 year and 6 months back to Nigeria, and I just thought I should share with you the things that you need to know if you have to move back to Nigeria. These things are important that you know, but before we get into that, let me first ask you guys to please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, you're very welcome, and please do well to click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification button so that you can always receive videos from me every time I drop a new video. Thank you so much. So I've had a lot of people ask me, okay, now that you're back to Nigeria, what's the experience? Is it the same thing? Do you like it? Did you regret coming back to Nigeria? Do you think you made a mistake coming back to Nigeria? Like, a lot of questions people have been asking me, and I'm like, okay, wait guys. I tell them the good things about moving back to Nigeria, and I tell them about the struggles as well, because the honest truth is, it's not the same. You might think that, okay, I've lived all of my life in Nigeria, so why can't I quickly adjust? The honest truth is, you will not adjust immediately. It will take you like, it can take you like 2 years. I'm not joking. It can take you like 2 years to adjust to the way the Nigerian system is again, because the honest truth is, you were in a very structured place before moving back to Nigeria. So it's like coming back to like a different world. But yes, video is not to scare you at all. It's just to tell you the things that you need to know if you ever think about moving back to Nigeria, so that you are prepared and ready for the things that you're going to face when you move to Nigeria. Okay, I was born, bred, buttered, lived everything all my life. I've lived all my life in Nigeria. The only time I had to move out of Nigeria was when I had to move out to proceed for a master's degree in Ireland. And if you have not already seen the video of my move out of Nigeria to Ireland, I would ask that you do well to check that video out. So that was the first time I moved out of Nigeria, and I had to move back again to Nigeria in 2019 because I was unable to get my work permit in Ireland after my studies. So the reason why I came back to Nigeria was because I couldn't get a work permit and I didn't want my visa to expire, so I just had to like move back again to Nigeria. Now that's a long story cut short of my move back, of the reason why I moved back to Nigeria. I'll be having a part 1, part 2 of this video depending on the length of the video. I don't want the video to be too long so that you can listen to everything I'm about to say. So you might actually get this video in 2 parts. But then this is just to let you know that this video might be a bit long and I don't want to put up everything in just the video. Okay, so guys, this is based on my own experience of moving back to Nigeria, and I'll be dishing out my experience and what I've learned and what I think you might also, and what you can also learn from my experience so far in my 1 year and 6 months move back to Nigeria. Now, for some people, you might not need this video if your father is a politician or if you already have a job set for you before you move back to Nigeria. But this video is for ordinary people like me that went abroad for greener pasture, and then we didn't have a choice, or we just have to like move back to our country, and we're now thinking about, okay, what are the things that we need to know. So if you're the type that you went out there and then you went abroad to study and you're back to your fatherland, you already have your job even from when you're in the abroad, or your father is a politician, you can still watch this video so that you can know what the ordinary people like us face. But yeah, this video is for people that are moving back to Nigeria and just thinking, okay, what next? What are the things I need to know? So I'll be giving you all of this information in this video. Okay, over thinking that once I come back to Nigeria I would get a job, everything would be sorted for me. I was very positive about moving back to Nigeria. Now this is not to say that you shouldn't be positive if you have to move back to your country, but you will not automatically get what you want because you have now come back from abroad, because you now have a master's degree, because you traveled to Ireland or you traveled to UK. You're not thinking that, okay, when I come I'm just going to get a job, I'm going to get like a managerial role, or I'm just going to get what I want. The honest truth is, you might not get what you want like automatically. You have to like fight again for what you want. Again, sometimes it's like starting life again, self. But it's not too bad that way. But yeah, you might not automatically get what you want, so you have to prepare yourself for whatever Nigeria, for whatever the country throws at you. Okay, you have to be patient. If you're looking for a job, you have to be very patient, and you have to be very optimistic about it. You have to be ready to face any challenges or anything that comes contrary to what you're thinking you're going to get. That's the first thing I will be telling you. So the second thing I will tell you is to have a plan. Honestly, I moved back to Nigeria without any, I would say I had a plan. So the only plan I had was, when you move back to Nigeria, you're going to rest. I told myself I was going to rest for 3 months. I'm going to relax because I felt like I'd gone through a stressful time in Highland before moving back. So I thought, okay, you're going to rest for that 3 months. You won't send your CVs anywhere. You're just going to relax. And I did. But after 3 months, I then wanted to start applying for jobs. Jobs were not forthcoming. I wasn't even getting calls or interviews. I wasn't getting anything. So I didn't have much of a plan. My only plan was just one plan of, I need to get a job once I'm done, and then that's it. So if you have to move back to Nigeria, you need to be able to identify like different plans. Okay, so if plan A fails, what other thing can I do? Because the honest truth is, you can't work with just one plan in Nigeria. It would not work for you, especially when you're just coming back. It won't work. So it's always better to have different plans. Okay, if I try to get a job for this period of time, if I don't get it, what can I do? Can I do this business? Do I have people I can speak with? How do I get my income? All those things, you have to plan for it. Otherwise, it might be very frustrating if you don't have a proper plan in place. So always have a plan. Why did I say a plan? Always have plans in place. If plan A fails, plan B should not fail. If plan B fails, then you go on to plan C. And you have to develop a very thick skin even while you have a plan, because you might try a lot of things and you just see that some things are not working. It takes somebody that has a thick skin, or somebody that can it takes somebody to have like a very thick skin to be able to more like survive in a Nigerian environment. I know you've been in Nigeria before, but you've totally moved out of Nigeria. That's a different system. That's a different structure. So you're coming back to a new structure. You have to adjust. So you need to have different plans for yourself. For you, you need to set out different plans before you move back to Nigeria. This is so super important. So the next thing I will be telling you is that you need a support system. Guys, you cannot do without a support system. You cannot do without a support system. And when I talk about support system, you need your family members, you need friends that are going to be there for you, and then you need people that you can always talk to. You need somebody that can push you and tell you you can do it, because you're going to get to the point where you will doubt that, can I still do this thing? This is not to scare you. This is just to tell you about the reality based on my experience. So you get to the point where you think about it like, can I really cope in this country again? You need somebody that you can always reach out to every time you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody that can help you when you get broke. Honestly, because I was broke, and so I feel like you need somebody that can help you to stabilize yourself again. And when you're coming back, you don't have to spend all your money, because when you spend all your money, the time you're going to need your money, you might not get somebody to support you. But yeah, so you need a support system. You need a family. You need friends. You need people that you know that these ones are just real. They're just going to be there for you. Come rain, come sun, come whatever happens to you. You can always reach out to them for anything. Because the honest truth is, it can get very frustrating at a point when you try out different things and they're just not working. If you're by yourself, if you're on your own, it can be very hard to survive. So it is important that you have somebody you can reach out to, somebody that might be able to support you financially, that might be able to support you emotionally, that might be able to support you in like different aspects that mean support to you. That is so important, because you might get to the point where you will feel really down, and these people you have around you are the ones that will actually help you and lift you up when you need this support. Another thing I will tell you is, don't squander your money. I know I saved up, well, when I was coming back to Nigeria, I saved up a lot that would sustain me for a period of time, And the honest truth is, I don't think I am a wasteful person like that. But the truth is, if you're not getting an income, there is no way you're able to sustain your money. So I'd advise that you don't squander your money. Instead of spending your money like as soon when you come back, try and invest some, try and save up some for the rainy day, at least for the time being when you're going to get a job, or when you're going to get something stable that will keep you going. It is important that you don't squander your money. I know that that is the time when you want to give this person money, or you want to give that person money, or you just feel like, I just came back now, I still have a lot. If you do that, you will be broke. Because I don't think I was broke. So if you do that, you're going to be broke. So I advise that you need to know this. Don't squander your money. Don't spend your money anyhow until you are able to stabilize yourself when you move back to Nigeria. So another thing is, when you're moving back to Nigeria, maybe you're coming from wherever you're coming from, I would advise that you buy all of your essentials that you need. Buy all the essentials that you need before coming back to Nigeria. The reason why I said this is because, of course, you can get some of these things in Nigeria, but you get them for a very expensive price. Like, I remember when I first came back, I saw a perf. I think the name of the perf was Scandalous or something. I can't remember the name of the perf right now, but I saw a perf I really liked abroad, and I was like, I'm not buying. It wasn't like I wanted to buy it, but I just thought like, okay, let me go ask for the price when I move back to Nigeria. And I think the price was going for like over 40,000 or more safe. And I was like, hey, I cannot even buy this thing with 40,000. And maybe if I had bought it in Ireland, then it would have been around maybe worst case scenario, maybe 100 euro, because I think it was a new perf at that time, and it was really nice. So maybe I would have bought it for like 100 euro. I could conveniently take out 100 euro from my pocket back then to say, let me buy this pair for 100 euro. But when I came back and I was like, how can I use my money? How will I change my naira and now use it to buy this pair for 40k or over? So I didn't buy it. It wasn't because I even wanted to buy it, but I just thought like, that's a lot. Like, the exchange rate is so crazy. So any essentials you need, buy it before you come. Don't say you want to come and buy it in Nigeria. If you come and buy it in Nigeria, well, for the first few months you move back to Nigeria, it might not mean anything much to you. For the first few months you move back to Nigeria, all of this money will not mean anything much to you. But by the time you start spending and you don't really have an income in place, it might mean so much to you. So it's important that I would advise that you buy all of your essentials, the things that you think you need. No matter how small it is, buy it before moving back to Nigeria, because things are like times, they're like way expensive than the amount you would have bought it like abroad. So that is very important. Buy all of your essentials before you move back to Nigeria.